I am Michael Kowal, and we are coming to you from the Ken Smith Gymnasium. I am here with,
Chloe Robinson.
and Chloe, why are we in the gym per se?
So we've got some basketball highlights, and we've got a few things to show from the coffee house, and we've got some of our international students saying hello and greetings in their language and some of their holiday traditions.
That seems like a great segment. So we're going to see them at the end of the show. Thank you guys very much, and we'll see you at the end of the show.
Hello, welcome to my podcast. Today we're going to interview two international students. So we're here with
Marie Salman.
Naroa Rojo.
Where are you from?
I'm from Berlin, that's the capital of Germany.
I'm from Spain and I live in a little town that is near Madrid, that is the capital of Spain.
Do you celebrate Christmas there?
Yeah, every year.
Yeah, we do. And like in Madrid, there's lots of lights and there's a lot of activity in Christmas.
Wow, should be wonderful. What do you do on Christmas Day?
So my family is usually meeting somewhere in the afternoon, evening, and we're normally celebrating either at our house or my uncle and aunt's house. And yeah, we're normally starting with eating dinner and desserts and stuff like that, talking a lot. And at some point we always have to go upstairs when Santa is coming. So when we're going downstairs, all the gifts are under the Christmas tree. But before we are allowed to open them, we always have to either sing or play something or something like that. And yeah, after opening we usually show each other what we got and trying some things out. And in the end we're normally going to the church. Yeah.
Okay. What do you do in Spain?
So we gather in one of the houses of the family and there's a big dinner with everybody and we sing Spanish traditional Christmas songs and they are called villancicos. And so we all gather together and sing them. My uncle likes to watch the king's speech in the TV and we also play board games, and the next day, like on Christmas, it's when we open the presents.
Okay. And Marie, tell us about traditional German foods.
My uncle and aunts are bringing sausages and grilled cheese, and my family is usually doing the fruit salad and some kind of desserts. We usually have something like Christmas stollen, but a lot of German families are also eating raclette on Christmas. If it's a special cheese, what you're eating it out of a frying pan with some extras like vegetables or potatoes, baguettes. You can eat it with almost everything. And for drinks, we normally have hot punch.
And so in the raclette, you dip the things in the cheese?
You normally like everyone has like a small frying pan. You put like vegetables and potatoes in it, and then you put the cheese over it and put it into the small kind of oven.
Okay.
And, yeah,
Interesting. What about Spain?
Well, in my dinner, we usually have turkey for like at the main meal. And every year we change, but we have a lot of seafood also. It's and every member of the family brings food because if not, it's like too much for just one person to cook. So every member brings whatever they want, and that's why it's like very big. And also we have a traditional dessert that is called the Roscón de Reyes, and it's basically like a donut. Like a very big donut that it's made of sugar, whipped cream, and it's very delicious. So we eat that on the Three Wise Men Day, that is the 6th of January. And there's this game in the donut that is, so inside the donut there is a figure and a bean. And the person that finds the bean has to pay for the roscón, and the person that finds the figure it's going to have good luck for the rest of the year.
Okay, Naroa, tell us more about the 6th of January in Spain.
So the 6th of January, it's the 6th of the Three Wise Men. Basically, they come to our houses and deliver presents, the same as Santa Claus. And so the 5th of January, there's a big parade on Madrid, and it's like, and on every town, but like the Madrid one is very, like the biggest one. And we all also gather together, and so there's this thing that in Spain, so some people have only the Three Wise Men deliver them presents, and some people have both of them, but it's very rarely for a family to only have Santa Claus. So you either have only Three Wise Men delivering you presents or both of them.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Thank you.
Do you have any other holidays related to Christmas in Germany?
So in Germany, we have St. Nikolaus. It's on the 6th of December. And so kids are going to clean their shoes in the evening before the 6th of December and putting them out in front of the door. And in the night is St. Nikolaus coming and filling their shoes with candies, mandarins, chocolate in the form of Santa, and other small gifts. And yeah.
Okay, one last question. What is your favorite thing about Christmas?
That's a difficult question. So
I know.
So I like the family gathering and some stuff like that. But I also really like the Christmas food and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I would say gathering with all the family as Mari, because there's people that you don't see for the whole year, and then in Christmas you are all together again, and it's very fun to have all of us together.
Yes, I love that too about Christmas.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having
Yeah,
us.
thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for watching this. Bye bye.
To my family, to my friends, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you for letting me be here. Have a nice
Felice anno nuovo, ci vediamo in Italia poi a febbraio, sei bellissimo qua in Canada, è stato un piacere.
Feliz Navidad a mi familia de España y buen año nuevo.
Ciao, buon Natale e felice anno nuovo. Okay.
你好啊，嚟自香港嘅聖誕快樂。
Hola, bon Nadal, espero que estigueu passant un molt bon any. Jo a Canadà estic superbé i això, que ens veiem aviat. Adeu!
Hola, a mi familia y a mis amigos, estoy muy bien aquí en Canadá, a mis padres gracias por darme esta oportunidad y feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad y feliz año nuevo para mi familia y amigos. Espero veros pronto.
Ciao mamma, ciao papà, un grandissimo abbraccio a tutta la mia famiglia e anche a tutti i miei amici, mi mancate tantissimo, vi penso ogni giorno, vi voglio tantissimo bene e niente, buon Natale e buon anno nuovo, mi mancate, non vedo l'ora di rivedervi.
Schöne Weihnachten und ein gutes neues Jahr. Ich hoffe, auch geht's allen gut. Mir geht's sehr gut hier und ich freue mich auch schon bald wieder zu sehen.
Feliz Navidad y feliz Año Nuevo a toda mi familia y amigos. Espero que paséis una feliz Navidad. Muchas gracias por darme la oportunidad de estar aquí y espero veros pronto y estoy muy bien aquí en Canadá.
Hola familia y amigos, espero que estéis muy bien y os deseo unas muy buenas Navidades y un feliz Año Nuevo. Espero veros pronto, adiós.
Fröhliche Weihnachten und schönes neues Jahr an meine Familie und meine Freunde und ich freue mich auch ein wenig, euch wiederzusehen.
my name's McKenna Smythe, and welcome to the Raven Recap. And today we have our 3 lovely guests. Please introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name's Isabel Roberts.
My name's Finn.
I'm Dorian Miller. What's going on? Let's go.
And today, all of us were actually just attended the coffee house.
Woo.
Yeah, woo!
Yeah. I didn't attend, I was in it. Oh, yes.
And can you please talk to me about what you guys did?
For mine, I just sang one song. I was supposed to sing 2, but I changed my mind at the last minute. Sorry, Mr. Reed and Miss Lindenberg. Sorry.
I was a part of the improv team, but I also did a couple of magic tricks. Luckily, it worked out, so it was good.
So good, so good.
Oh, I was playing music, I'm playing my own stuff, going crazy. Played a song.
So it was an original song?
Yeah.
What was it about?
I was about my girlfriend. Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. It's about space, too. So that's the 2 things I really think
They're
about.
like parallel?
Yeah.
What about you, Isabel? What did you sing?
Okay, you know how embarrassing this is? Not only do I like keeping like my songs a surprise, but I also didn't openly want to say like, hey guys, I'm singing Creep from Radiohead. Cause I knew people would confront me and be like, you're doing what? And I'll be like, but like I'm like literally the guy from the Book of Life for real. That's what I was trying to give.
That was your inspiration?
Yeah. I love him. Hit me up wherever he is. Yeah.
What about you, Finn? What was your card tricks?
Oh, are there names for them?
True, are there names? Or they're just card tricks?
I don't know if there's names. I'm sure there is. But like I learned them years ago, so I would never remember the names of them. But it was just like the first one was like a pick a card, any card, and then I picked out the right card, and then the next trick was like the same idea but a little more complicated with a little more steps.
Nice. What about improv?
Improv. We did the character game.
Ooh.
And I think we did story. Did we?
We did like.
We did.
I mean, he did like.
We did
4 games.
Yeah, we did World's Worst. Party Quirks. Something else.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
can't remember.
Is there anything you guys would like to say that maybe the audience didn't know about? Like any behind the scenes?
Mr. West wasn't taking my improv suggestions. And that was upsetting. Because
And
I
what-
was saying...
what was it?
Well, we were trying to pick a person, so I said Peter Griffin, and he walked right past me. And another person said Peter Griffin, walked right past him. And it was like, okay, so he's not a Family Guy fan. Which I was surprised by, because Mr. West, I feel like, would be into
He does seem like a Family Guy.
Yeah. Like, not really a Simpsons guy, more of a Family Guy man,
I hope he watches this. I hope he.
He's like, guys, no, I'm a Simpson.
Yeah.
Simpson fan, please.
I think he's like a Rick and Morty kind of guy.
One thing about my performance is I didn't really practice my tricks. I practiced like the one a couple of times, but I mostly just did it and hoped it would work, and it did.
But even at the auditions, he did really good because he also did one of the tricks.
Ooh.
But he
The
didn't
first
have
one
a
or the
top
second
hat.
one?
It was the
The second one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But he didn't have a top hat.
I had a top hat. Not for the auditions though.
Can you tell us about the top hat?
Oh my god.
Well, everybody, when I told them that I wanted to do magic tricks, they were like, you should get a top hat. And so like an hour or so before, I went to Party City and I bought a top hat.
Wait, that's how you got it?
Yeah. To be fair, the top hat I had was $10,
Oh!
but I mean, it looked good.
It did. I was there.
It did. Yeah.
And it's always fun to put together a big thing for the parents, the people that are going to be coming to see it. But it's always fun to put up a. And we did it very differently this time because we didn't have the rows like the church pew deal.
Yeah.
It was like we had
True.
the table, so
That's
it was
how
like
they
an
used to do
actual
it.
coffee house
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
But there still wasn't any coffee. There was hot chocolate.
Yeah.
We're fakers.
I do gotta say, I helped out a lot. Not so much with like decorating, but I was the doorman, or people called me the bouncer. And then I also was a server, so I got to give people food.
He served. Yeah.
And then, yeah, I don't know what else I did, but it was really fun.
Yeah, let's talk about the other acts. The people who couldn't be here with us today.
Everyone,
like they're dead.
Everybody did so amazing. I was like, oh my gosh.
The audience was going wild.
It was so loud. Hey Diz, love you wherever you are.
Wherever you are, Diz. Let's talk about that a little bit. Diz's performance. What were we thinking? Any emotions come up during the speech?
It was really good. And one of my friends told me, it was like, why were the poems really sad? Like, they were good, but like it was sad. And I think it hit the right spot.
Yeah, and then also there was some of the other performers was
who are the other?
Bailey made me cry almost.
Oh my
The
gosh,
song
Bailey!
So good.
Bailey
Every
was
time.
so good. But there was also Sophia and Astrid.
Ooh, true.
It was really good.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Yes.
Iconic song. Yeah.
Because we did, yeah. There was people. Carrie was there.
Oh
the,
my gosh.
The piano was
True.
fire. That was like the
That
opening.
was so
I
good.
love Carrie. Carrie, I love you. If you're listening to this, you did such a great job.
That was really good. Iceman, I believe it was. I almost started crying. Like, it was really good.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the next performance, the next coffee house. Guitars, Bailey's performance. You said that you almost cried in it.
Yeah, the song hurt. Not really the original like 9 Inch Nails version, but the Johnny Cash rendition. Every time I hear it, it's like, man, and get the waterworks going. But so Bailey was doing that, and it was really good. Yeah, I liked it.
Bailey, oh my gosh, I didn't know he could sing.
Me neither.
But he was so good.
I did. I was the one who pre-pressured him to doing the coffee house. Yeah. I just kept going, are you going to do the coffee house? Yeah. But like, he was planning to do like other songs, but he kept on changing it, which is so real of him. I also did that. But he did such a good job. I'm so happy for him.
All the song choices you guys picked or made is really good.
I was kind of I was kind of dead set on the song that I was doing from the beginning because it was like the best song that I've written so far in my humble. It was a fun. I wrote it like in a night, and then the lyrics I didn't write. I wrote the music in a night, and then I recorded the demo that was played behind me the same night. I kind of wrote it as I was recording it. I was like, oh, this sounds good, and I had like the chunky like guitars at the beginning and the little lead stuff, and the solo was fun, and it all just kind of came out of me while I was recording it. And then, not to sound crass, but it was just, it was kind of like but then the lyrics was a little bit trickier because I didn't really I'm bad with words, so I kept changing the melody and I kept changing the lyrics, and so the final version that was played at the coffee house, I'd fully written that maybe the night before, and so I forgot the second line of the second verse, and I kind of just didn't say anything, and then I kept going. But that was a fun experience performing my own sort of electronic electro rock kind of song. Yeah.
When did you think of the idea to create the song? Because you said that you finalized it the hour before.
Yeah. Well, the idea for the song, I got this. I did it on GarageBand, so I got that on this iPhone my girlfriend gave me a little bit ago, a couple months ago, and I downloaded a whole bunch of different synths. And I was playing around with the synths, and I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I'm playing around with the drums, and I'm making cool drum beats, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. And then I start playing guitar over it, and I'm like, all right, this is how I'm going to be writing my music from now on, because it was really fun, and it made it pretty easy.
And it's really impressive.
Which
Which
I will be doing for the foreseeable future, as I've just gotten into the digital media, music and digital media program at SLC.
Woo! I've tried doing GarageBand, and it's harder than it looks. Yeah.
What's the process of using GarageBand?
I have a processor that I can plug into my guitar that plugs into the phone, so I can record that, and I can plug into and I also, once I get my mic figured out, I can plug my mic right in, and then anything else other than that is just kind of using the very bare bones tools that it actually provides. So like, I try to just do like, all right, I'll do a drum beat and I'll do a couple synth tracks, and everything else is going to be me actually recording, because I want it to sound as professional as possible. And if it's all like, I feel like if it's all just like not pre-made, but like all synth stuff that's already on GarageBand, the options can get a little limited, and so, that's how I do it. So I like to keep it as close to my own recordings as possible.
Let's move on to improv. Some of the members that weren't here, like for example, everyone laughed at Katie's lizard.
That was characters. What can I say?
True. Party, I think, was my favorite. Can you explain a little bit about the games?
Well, the first one we did was World's Worst, where we get a bunch of occupations and we just stand in a line, and whoever goes up first gets to be the world's worst, whatever the occupation is. And then, was it? I can't remember. Did we do character first or story?
Why don't you just tell me a little bit about what each does? Like what about party? What is...
Okay, the party quirks?
We were the party quirks, because I remember doing the fireplace, and then McKenna was like, what were you? And I was like, I was a fireplace. And she was like, oh. So we did the party quirk first.
Okay, so yeah, in party quirks, basically someone volunteers to go outside of the room, and a bunch of people, well, Mr. West goes around to everybody, and they suggest different characteristics or characters, like such as, I think Juliana got Michael Jackson. That was really
Bailey
good.
got Barbie.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
I think, didn't we do party quirks 2 times?
Because yes.
Bailey did Barbie in the second round.
Yeah, because Bailey took my spot the second time.
So, you were...
I was a vampire that was afraid of blood.
You did such a good job. And also that, like, your outfit was, like, perfect for the vampire at that time.
The sparkly top hat.
And then... Was Zach the one that... No, he wasn't... That wasn't the Taco Bell one, was it?
No, that was during practice.
It was... Then what was the first one, then?
I'm not really sure. Maybe it was.
Was it the story one?
In story, we...
During the sand bucket?
No, not that one.
Because I was Shovel Finn.
And Zach was Zach.
True. Talk a little bit more about that.
Well, story is a game where you have to come up with an original story with narration. It's one of our tournament games that we do at the tournament. And we asked for a non-geoloco, which is a non-geographic location. And we got a sandbox?
Sandbox,
yeah. And basically... It was like there was a hole in the sandbox, and we were losing sand.
Yeah.
And we had to, me as Shovel Finn and Zach.
Me and Shovel Finn.
me as Shovel Finn.
And I was like, oh.
No, me as Shovel Finn and Zach. We went on this whole adventure trying to figure out how to fix the box so we don't lose any more sand. I think it went really good.
Dorian, what did you think? I'm sorry, I need to know. Because I never asked what you thought about the improv games, because I feel like you would have an opinion on it.
Improv is funny to me. It's interesting to watch, people, go about it.
Yeah.
I used to be into drama pretty heavily, and I wanted to be on the improv team, and then I tried it one time, and I was like, for me, and then and it was but it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch it's fun to watch you guys scramble. That's the fun part.
Scramble.
It's fun to watch you guys just because I don't know how calculated it really is, because I'm not in them circles you're making, the huddles. But some of you seem to have it a little more down pat than others, and it's really fun to see you guys interact with each other up there and be silly,
Well, we get 15 seconds for a huddle, and for a 4-minute scene.
Too much time.
Of the huddle?
Excuse me.
It goes by really fast. And I don't know. I can say that it's really fun to be on the improv team, especially with the new people. I think we have like, how many? 3? 4. I'm trying to think.
Tabitha, Ashton, Bailey. If I forgot anyone, I'm sorry.
No, I think that's it.
Love you
But
guys.
this is my 3rd year on the improv team.
Woo!
Yeah. And so it's really cool to see every year there's just new people, and it's really fun to work with them. I do have to say, for the Arts Council, they put in a lot of time. They put in a lot of time trying to set everything up, trying to figure out all the things that needed to be figured out for the coffee house. So that was very good on them.
Yeah.
As a, I think we're all a part of it too. But yeah.
Any
So
last
you guys
minute?
did
I
such a
think
good
we're
job.
almost wrapping up here. We covered pretty much everything.
I'm assuming we yapped
Last
too
minute
much, so I
thoughts.
think we did get like
Last
everything.
minute, it was fun. You know, it's, fun. It's always a fun time to set the stuff. I don't set the stuff up. I help with the sound and stuff, but you know.
Thanks, Diz.
You got
Yeah.
no- you got no intro?
I don't have one planned.
girl.
But, you know, I'm McKenna Smythe, and thank you for watching. Let's beatbox out.
Okay, guys, and thank you very much for watching today's episode. And I guess from both of us, Happy New Year!